Hello, BrotherMunro here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts and Taskmaster. And this is the season finale of Season 2 of Taskmaster. And it's all to play for. SpartanElite is on 7 points. Stealth is on 8. I am on 9. And the Serious Strategy Gamer is on 12. So with 5 points up for grabs, it's anyone's game. Especially if Serious scores 2 or less. But what about the points? What about the task, I hear you say? So, this is a tough one. We can choose any country we like. I haven't actually decided to go with Germany. I might, though. And we are going up against the United States. 1938, both countries. 3 battleships versus 3 and 2 battlecruisers. 6 destroyers versus 6, but the AI gets a light cruiser as well. Points. 2 points, sink all of the enemy battleships and battlecruisers. Okay. 1 point, don't lose any of your battleships. 1 point, don't lose any of your destroyers. And lastly, use a ship that doesn't cost more than $120 million. But there are some restrictions. We can't exceed 60,000 tons, nor can we exceed 16 inches on the guns. And the build time has to be no longer than 36 months. So I'm not actually sure who I'm going to go with. I'm actually going to unlock just very quickly. We're not allowed to go with unlock, but I just want to have a look at the various hulls to have a look at something that tops out around 60,000. Because I could go for this modern battleship here. Yeah. The other thing to take into account is towers. So Japan might be a good choice. What hulls do they get around the 60,000 ton mark? We go with the experimental, possibly a modernized dreadnought. I'm really wanting a country that has access to a modern battleship. What about the British? Yeah. We're going to go UK. We're going to go Modern Battleship 1. And we're going to go right up to our limit, which is 60,000. Or as close as I can physically get it with this stupid slider. Ugh. The devs have said that we will get the ability to write in here, but 59989 is fine. Tell you what, actually, I'm actually going to set the slide to 60,500, and I'm just going to make sure that my weight doesn't exceed 60,000. So that's probably the easiest way of doing that. Could try and maximize everything. Right, towers. Pretty big difference in weight, but not a huge jump in stats. So I'll go with the 1. And secondary towers, 22 to 15. I think the sweet spot is right here, the compact secondary tower 4. That also gives me or is it actually 19? That was 15. Yeah, it just looks a bit big. 22, 18, 17. Yeah, it probably is that one. I just don't like the fact that it doesn't doesn't match. It looks a bit weird. But I really need to try and score 5 points if I can. Now, in terms of funnels, the British are pretty limited. I think I am going to go diesels. 74 smoke. Yeah, basically a single tall funnel 9. What happens if I go for 2 4s? 26, that's much too high. What about with geared steam instead? 26. No, we'll go diesel. Oops, no, not 2 of them. Just the 1. Right. And guns, we are limited to the 16s. So what I'm thinking is... Oh yeah, of course, that was the other reason for going Britain. Their guns will fit on medium barbettes. I wonder... Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting the very tall is no taller than a medium. So I can't superfire them over the top. Because that's already... Still though, I think... If I go for a build like this... Which is actually a very American style of build. Oh wait, that's not super firing over the top. God damn it. Does the very tall work? What about the standard? Nope. Yeah, it's gonna... The very tall works. Alright. Very tall. So we're going to go 12 16-inch guns. And because I'm keeping it relatively close to the center of the ship, I think all of these will be protected by the main belt. And I won't have any of my guns in the extended belt, which should mean that I have a little bit more survivability. He says, hopefully. Oops. Come on. 0.7, I can live with that. Firing angles are actually pretty decent. Now, secondary guns. We are facing destroyers. 6-inch would be nice. A couple of those. One here. And one... here. So you have 8 6-inch guns each side, and then probably just a bunch of 2-inch guns. Just to shoo away any destroyers that get just a little bit too close. Take those ones off because they don't have any fire angle for some reason. What about if I rotate them? Nope. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. 70% in terms of displacement so far. Now, engines, speed will be useful. 27 knots is not especially fast, but it is handy. Bulkheads I definitely want maximum. Let's get the rest of the ship built out. All the protection we can get. And I'll come back to this. Definitely want radar and sonar. Now then, tube powder super heavy I think will work quite well, especially combined with auto-loading electro-hydro turrets. It leaves me about 10%, so we'll go for the triple hull. Actually, maybe not, because I need to keep an eye on this. Yeah, build time is too high. If I add any of this stuff, I can add anti-torque 1 and that's it. But if I go any more on these, my build time goes over 36 months, which is the maximum we are allowed. So the rest is going to have to go on armor, which is fine. got quite a lot. It'd be nice to armour up against my own guns, or at least try to. So these things at a range of 10,000 metres can pen 35.4 inches of armour, which is around about 17.7, 18 inch. So let's go for an 18 inch belt with a 9 inch extended belt. Turrets, I want to be able to take a bigger hit than that, so let's go for 20. This is just my initial kind of ramblings. And then deck pens, if we're way out, 18, so about 9 inches on the deck would be ideal. And then we would want 4.5 on the extended, and at least 10 on the turret tops. Okay, that should leave us pretty well protected. Could we push it all the way to a 2010 build? 2010, 10, 5. Ooh, now that I like. 20 on the tower, and then 6 on the secondaries is fine, and then just a little bit more on that turret. There we go. Oh no, I've gone 400 tons over, because obviously I don't have the full 500 tons, so I need to lose 200 tons. Push the secondaries down to 5 inch armor. Yes, that's fine. Probably a bit of deck extended will get me under. There we go. 5999. 59,999 tons. Meaning I am just under the weight limit. Now, cost-wise, I am not. 152 million. Now, looking at this, I'm wondering how I can cheapen that. Now, the obvious thing will be to go from triples down to duals. Let's just have a quick look and see what that does cost-wise. And apologies for this being a rather lengthy build process. Okay, that gets me down to 146. Okay, what else is particularly costly? How much are the... Yeah, let's go from 6 inch guns, secondaries, down to just 5s. That might save us a little bit of cash. Almost nothing. Oh well. 145. I'm going to have to go down on something. What about going to semi-auto loaders? No. Well, that definitely saves me a fair old chunk of money. Go all the way down to Crook 1 if I wanted. No. Can make it go slower. Although it's already... Sometimes slowing it up makes a difference. No, it doesn't. Mind you, I've got a lot of spare displacement that I'm not using, and that I don't really need to use for anything, so let's just drag the displacement slider down. Okay, there it changes size, so we don't want to go below that. It's 136. Oh no, we need to keep going. I'll fix the parts in a second, because I do want to get under 120. I'm just curious how far we need to go to do that. Ooh, about there. Okay, we're only 4 million off. Obviously, all the guns are now in the wrong places. And my plan of having everything protected by the main belt no longer works. Given that, maybe if you balance the armors a little bit, go for a double 15, just so that the magazine here is definitely protected. 4 million. Saves a little bit. Oh, that saves quite a lot. Yeah, because we are a smaller ship, so we can maybe get away without having the turbo electric drive, and we can reduce our displacement a little bit more. Come on. There we go. Drop the anti-torpedo belt. Ooh, 100,000. Okay, now we're getting close. Now we're getting really close. 100,000. What else could we drop? Maybe down to shaft 2? Yes. Absolutely fine. Right. And that means I could have, in theory, a bit more armour. I would like to increase that deck extended a little bit. I'd like to increase the main belt a little bit. Oh, no. No. I've just seen how expensive that is. Just belt armor then, seeing as it's cheap. Ooh. There we go. And then reduce the displacement a teeny weeny bit. And now I can spend more money. This is a delicate balancing act, I suppose. There we go. And a little bit more displacement. Oops, not that much. 20-inch belt, perfect. And then ships overweight. I mean, I can go overweight. That's not a huge issue because I can change the slider a bit more. And no, it probably won't matter too much, but it's nice to just get just that little bit more value out of your ship in a Taskmaster. Yeah, that's, I think, as close as I'm going to get. 119 million-ish. Well, 119,999,900, I think, is as close as I'm going to get to the 1.2, the 120 million. So that is good. So to recap, I've met all the restrictions. We're under 60,000 tons. Maximum gun caliber is 16. Build time is not longer than 36 months. In fact, it's only 31 months. We are using a ship that costs no more than 120 million dollars, which means we earn a point. So now it is entirely up to me and fixing the halfway offset. Let's move this gun a little bit further forward and this one a little bit further forward. And then move the tower a little bit. And then we can move the secondary tower a little bit. Just take those guns off quickly. And move X. There we go. Lovely. Okay. See now. Name. The Queen. Why not? It'll do me. Let's see how it goes. I finally noticed that I had made a mistake in the thumbnail of last week's video. I actually put it up as season 2, week 2, when it was season 2, week 3. Should now be fixed, but yeah, no one spotted it in the comments either. So you lot need to look harder. It's not my fault at all. Oh my goodness. But while I wait for the ships to load in and things, do make sure you go and check out all the other attempts. And if you are enjoying what you see, then please consider joining my Discord. There's a link in the description of the video. Yeah, we've got a nice little community going on there. You can talk about Taskmaster, you can talk about all sorts of random stuff with other aficionados of large warships, and well, all sorts really. Come on, game! It's taking ages to build a battlecruiser. So we need to kill all of oh Jesus, they're huge. Kill all the battleships and battlecruisers. And we need, that's 2 points. And then we need to try and keep all our ships alive as best as possible, which is worth another point. So, let's have a look at what we've got. We've got the New Zealand, the Queen, and the Eagle. And then we have 3 destroyers here. Where are the others? Game. Over here. Okay, I'm going to put all the destroyers in a single squadron. And I'm actually just going to get them to sail away. Well, maybe not away, but like parallel to the battle. Because I kind of want to save them, if I can. And the battleships, we're just going to split up. And we're going to turn north and see what we can find. It looks like a 16-inch version of Warspite, which is pretty cool. I do like them. Very nice. Okay, let's go. Let's see what the enemy have in store. Oh, geez. Oh, enemy in sight and in range. That is a big boy. What kind of guns? 20s. Oh, balls. I mean, my ships are well armoured, but I'm not sure they were armoured enough to take on 20-inch guns, which tend to be an absolute nightmare to fight. We're going to have to get in close and fast, where my 27 knot speed is now a massive hindrance. Oh, AI. Well, at least I'm scoring 1. And you never know, I might get a lucky hit. Enemy battlecruiser spotted. Yes. 9-inch guns, really? Well, that is at least something. So, enemy battleships, definitely the biggest threat. Definitely the biggest threat. I wonder if I can distract them with the destroyers. Sometimes you can. The enemy will just furiously fire all of its shells at the destroyers. But with 20-inch guns, if one of them gets hit, I lose a point immediately. So, ow! Mid-deck pen, of course. Great. I'll point out I've got 10 inches of deck armor, which is pretty significant. And of course, I'm not scoring any hits in return. Accuracy of those 20s is frightening. No, stop it. Oof. It's really... Oh, wow, that was a lot of damage. Oh, that's because it hit the light cruiser by accident. No points for killing that. And, of course, the enemy is turning away to use their range advantage. And they are also very nicely using their light ships as a screen, which is bloody typical. Right. Eagle, I want you to target that battleship, New Zealand, that one, and Queen, that one. If we get a random hit in, a lucky hit, we just might cause a flash fire or something. Might save our bacon. Destroyers are still heading towards the battle. It's fine. We'll obviously have to watch for enemy torps being fired at me. We are starting to score the odd hit. That's good. Okay, what are we facing here? The Nebraska. 103,000 tons. 193 million. White powder. Only a little bit faster. Armor's okay. Reduced ammo shells. Interesting. Any other weaknesses I might be able to exploit? No, not really. Ow! My goodness. 2 hits going through the extended deck on board the Eagle. Okay, Knight. Looks like she's coming in on an attack run, so I think that is worth firing on. Those 20s are just so devastating when they hit. And they hit frequently. Knight just fired a bunch of torpedoes. Presumably at the Eagle. Yep. Try and throw them off. And just get those guns back on the ships then. Poor old Eagle. Couple of hits on that destroyer over there. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Probably better angled on the Mississippi than them then. Torps. Think safely missing. Maybe not for the Queen, but they will miss Eagle. More of them. Different angle. Could be an issue for Queen. Go that way. And New Zealand, how are we looking? Yeah, we're at midships-ish. Try and go for this gap. How many torps do you lot carry? Single reload? Please tell me it's a single reload. Yes. Good, good. Okay. And at least I can spot the torpedoes in a reasonable amount of time. Okay, Queen is safe. And New Zealand, I think, will be okay as well. How's the Eagle looking? Pretty beaten up. Will you stop target locking? Every time I do a Taskmaster, I get target locks. It's just the worst, right? And through the gap. Through the gap. No more torpedoes. Remember, these things do not have torpedo belts, so this could really, really hurt. When you say emergency stop, that will hit me if I emergency stop. But, no. it's going to hit me. No poop. Ow. Right, you know what, Eagle? You're going to have to get out of here. Especially with that crosstalk coming in. Shit. Where did that come from? Does it come from like the Farragut or something? No, leave me alone. One, maybe? Yeah, right on the steering as well. More torps. Oh, Lord. That is not good. Eagle, do what you can, but I think you are toast, and my chance of 5 points are also toast. Even more torpedoes. Oh, God. Well, at least you're eating all the torpedoes for the rest of the fleet, Eagle. No. Ow. Right. Meanwhile, how are we doing? Quite sure what my destroyers are up to, but hanging around at the edge of the battle. I think Mississippi's going to be our best bet for shooting at. Oh, poop. Well, there goes my point. Well, potential point. Hadn't scored it at all yet. All those destroyers placed perfectly out in front, and I have to close in to have any chance against those battleships. If I stay at range, I'll just get absolutely pummeled. Oh man, perfect counter. Goddamn. Well, I hope the other guys didn't have quite as tough a job with the AI. And yes, I know I can use my destroyers, but standard bulkheads, couple 4-inch guns. Like, really? They're only going to be good for rushing in and trying to finish off damaged ships. Oh, that was big damage. Might sink a destroyer if I'm lucky. Yeah, I'm just bouncing off. I think there's probably torpedoes inbound on the Queen. So I'm just going to wiggle a little bit. Oh, there goes a destroyer. At least I killed something. Maneuvering might throw off the enemy guns a little bit as well. Yeah, there's a torpedo. Bunch more on as well. Stop it. Come on. Okay, so badly. Does Knight have torps? Yes. I'm assuming we're firing at... Why were you firing the 5-inch at the battleship for? Kill the destroyers. Kill the destroyers. Good lord. Right. There goes the knight. Good stuff. No, stop firing at the battleship with the 5-inch. Stupid thing to do. Oh god. Queen pretty heavily damaged, but I have no reason to try and save my battleships at this point. My destroyers are starting to take fire. Smoke up. Move away a little bit. It's maybe what the Cane was trying to do. Attack my battleship line. Getting some damage in on the Mississippi now. Fire and flooding. An engine down. Torpedo hit. From this destroyer. Oops. Well, that helps. Obviously have some spies on board the enemy destroyers. Right. Okay, the Omaha is no threat whatsoever. It doesn't have any torps, so you can ignore that. Good set of hits. Can you not put down one destroyer? Right. Yeah. Good hits. Another random torpedo hit. This time the Cane? By its own torpedo? I don't know. There was a torpedo hit somewhere on one of the ships. Oh, it was Arizona. Arizona was hit by a torpedo. by the same destroyer, this one. Clearly a Crown loyalist on board there. Cane somehow still afloat. They got maximum bulkhead destroyers now, just standard. It's about to start moaning even more. Come on, put down the Cane. Just one good hit will sink her. My word, right. Oh, Mississippi goes down. Very nice, torps. But fired in the wrong direction, I think. Okay, Arizona is next. Queen taking a couple of... Oh, there we go. That's more like it. Huge spreads of torps coming in. Are they from my own destroyers? Possibly. Well, if so, that is very, very handy. Okay, got the Nebraska, which is a pretty big threat. Yeah, this is just a big spread of torps coming out from the destroyers. Okay, Winchester is empty. Orpheus is empty. Are all of them empty? Not quite. Tell you what I'll do. Winchester detach and retreat. Orpheus, detach and retreat. Venetia, detach and retreat. If you've still got torps, you can still be useful. Otherwise, get out of here. Because I could still, in theory, claim a point for keeping my destroyers alive. Very unusual for me. More torpedo hits going into the Mississippi. Oh, that was big, big damage on the Queen. No. Queen, by the way, stop wasting your shells on stupid targets. Good hit. Destroyers still might pull something out of the bag for me here. I'm very lucky. But with the battleship over there, I think what I actually need to do is get turned around. Get away from those destroyers. Get after the Nebraska. Good set of damage there. Looks like the light cruiser is being worked over by something. 2-inch guns. There you go. Yay, 2-inch guns. Okay. Not bad. Orgreave has fired its torpedoes. Detach and retreat. Remaining destroyers smoke up. More flooding on the Nebraska, that's good. Ooh. Nope, leave the warpole alone. Right, warpole is now out of torps. Detach and retreat. Offer. You would think that you have the range 9-8. Possibly not. But just go stick around for a little bit. Looks like the Nebraska's given up on her attempt at messing with the destroyers. I think she's split her fire between the Queen and the New Zealand. Takes a couple of hits in return. Apologies for staying very zoomed out, but need to keep an eye on things. Secondary's on the black, but the black looks like she's coming in on an attack run. Those 20-inch guns just make you nervous. Yeah, black just fired on the New Zealand, I'm assuming. No, on the Queen. Trying to take her out, I guess. Turn, turn, turn. Right, don't bother with the black. Doesn't have torpedoes left, nor does the Farragut, I just noticed. Did you fire at New Zealand? Turn, turn, turn. Ooh, flash fire. What? Oh, why the game's complaining about that? The black absolutely disappearing in a smoke and fire, but still alive, technically. Meanwhile, the Nebraska getting worked over by the 16-inch guns quite nicely. 100% accuracy at 5 kilometers is pretty nice. And damage instability means that the Nebraska is having a hard time hitting me. Yeah, the offer, I think, is just going to waste me a point at this point, so I'm going to just tell her to retreat. Down goes the black. Kind of secondary gun. Ooh, good damage there. Lots of flooding on the Nebraska. It's where rate of fire really helps. Oh, a couple of hits from the Queen there. No, go away with those 20-inch shells. Oh, missed. But we're not missing in return. 3% structure, loads of flooding, all the engines out. Get the Nebraska, that's a big scalp. That just means we have those battlecruisers to deal with. Farragut, not a real threat at the moment. Yeah, the Philadelphia and the Constitution don't have the ability to really hurt me with those 9-inch guns. They do have the ability to outrun me, though, which is a bit of concern. Right, down goes the Nebraska. Lovely stuff. New Zealand, get on an intercept course with the... is it the Philly? Yeah, the Philadelphia over there. Speed up time a little bit now. Down goes the Farragut. Big hit straight away on the Philadelphia. Maximum bulkhead battlecruisers, so they might not go down overly quickly. If they're going to come in at speed like that. Ricochets. Annoying. Still, we'll wind up a reload. What's the Queen firing on? Philadelphia just missing. Here it comes. Oh, ammo detonation. Perfect. Lovely stuff. Slow her down a bit. Quite a lot of flooding on her bows now. She just all guns on the Philly. Five-inch guns can at least start fires and things. Oh, there you go. Big hit. Now that should... oh, well, that'll definitely cause some issues. Going into a very high energy turn there. It's the Philadelphia. But that's a lot of flooding. I think the Queen is now close enough that she could probably finish Finish them off. And I think New Zealand is doing perfectly fine. But I kind of want her to head off towards the Constitution. Good hit. Philadelphia very badly damaged. Still fighting though, as one would expect. Down goes to Philadelphia. Can't hope to do much against that. Right, main guns on the Constitution, please. Destroyer goes down. Did you fire torps? No. Good, 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 good. Be my little secret weapon, that thing. Firing torps this way and that. I think causing enough confusion in the enemy fleet that my own torps were able to get in and cause some damage. Now we really need to slow down, yeah, like that. Slow down Constitution. 2 engines out and some flooding will do nicely, and then she will be lunch for the New Zealand. Oof. Another big hit. Come on. Come on, yeah. Kiwi bugger. Good hit. Very good hit. 3 compartments flooding now. Speed down to. Come on, game. Show me. Yeah, speed is 34.4, but she'll be decelerating rapidly. Well, that was a torpedo for this for a second then. Oh my goodness! Come on! Yeah. That's Queen doing. Still struggling, but still afloat. Come on, New Zealand. Good hit. Flooding in the rear. That's what we like. Still causing slowdown. All the engines out now. Just a matter of time. Flooding. Ooh. Is that not a flooding sinker? No, not with maximum bulkheads. Come on, come on, sink. Sink, 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 sink. Oh, that might do it. That might do it right there. Oh my word. Come on, go down. Tough ship. Very tough. we go. Okay. Now, that is a victory. So, I will I'll go with my points again. But I believe that means I score 4, which, if I'm right, which I'm pretty sure I am. So let's have a look. Build restrictions, maximum displacement 60,000 tons, yes. Maximum gun caliber 16s, yes. Build time not longer than 36 months, yes. Sink all enemy battleships and battlecruisers, 2 points. So we got that. Lose none of your battleships, didn't get that one. Lose none of your destroyers, we did get that for a point, so that's 3. And use a ship that costs no more than $120 million, which we also got, so that's 4 points. Now, given that I had 9 to start with, that puts me on a total of 13. We shall see whether that is enough. If the serious strategy gamer gets a single point, though, he is going to be coming equal first. So, not looking likely, but I might come in second, which is better than I did last season. Anyway, go and see how all the others did. I know I will. And I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye-bye.